get it on.
Two controversial clinics could open in the same township, and that's not sitting well with some folks. I'll have that story coming up.
One local police department is telling parents of bullying and harassment doesn't happen in schools, it happens on the computer. I'll have that next.
In case you missed it, this is your last chance to see a full lunar eclipse until 2010. WTAJ News at 11 starts now.
WTAJ, your news leader. From all corners of central Pennsylvania, this is WTAJ News at 11.
Good evening, I'm John Clay. Carolyn Donaldson is off tonight. There was a packed house at the foot of 10 Elementary School in Blair County tonight. 2 drug treatment clinics could be moving into Allegheny Township. Pyramid Healthcare wants to open one at the old Blair Christian Home. The others along Old Route 22 and would be a methadone clinic run by Discovery House. Tonight, opponents and supporters of the projects had a chance to voice their opinions. WTAJ News reporter Smith Rao was at the meeting. She joins us now live from outside the foot of 10 Elementary School, where just a short while ago tensions were running high. Smith, so did anything really get accomplished at the meeting tonight?
Hi, John. People I spoke with feel helpless. They say they feel there's little that they could do to stop these clinics from opening in their neighborhoods, and they had no problem voicing those concerns tonight. This room was packed with people who don't want drug addicts in their neighborhoods, near their schools, and near their children. Don Wagner wishes he could do something to stop the clinics from opening.
I try to stay positive, stay calm, but I'm very concerned about it.
Wagner literally lives next door to the proposed site for the methadone clinic. He says he's concerned not only for his children, but for the area.
I think there's a proper place for it. I just don't think so close to schools and in a residential neighborhood is a good place.
That's what most of these folks said tonight. But not everyone is against building the 2 clinics in Allegheny Township. Erica Lear is a former heroin addict.
If it hadn't been for methadone, I'd be dead.
Lear says she was in a methadone clinic for 5 years. She says people who are opposed to the clinics may not know enough about them and how they give addicts their lives back.
Just like diabetes or cancer or heart disease, a lot of those people receive because they made bad choices themselves, but we don't refuse them the right to treatment.
The 2 sites for the clinics don't have permits yet, meaning nothing is official. Still, these people say they fear the worst. They plan to petition against the clinics that could literally move into their backyards. If that methadone clinic gets its permit, it could open in the fall. No word on when the other clinic could open, but we'll keep you posted. Reporting live in Allegheny Township tonight, I'm Smitha Rao, WTAJ News.
All right, thank you, Smitha. The Altoona Fire Department is investigating a fire that destroyed a vacant home on 9th Street near 16th Avenue. Crews were called to the scene just before 6:30 tonight, and when they arrived, the building was completely engulfed in flames and the roof was caving in. The flames were contained to the original structure, but there was some heat damage reported on 2 neighboring homes. Altoona Fire Chief Rennie Santone hasn't ruled out arson.
The house where the origin of the fire started was boarded up, and we're not sure if somebody had broken into it at this point. Fire Marshal Eisenberg is on scene to do an investigation with the police department. Altoona Police is also here, and we'll be probably several hours here till we get all the hot spots out.
And Santone says that building isn't safe to enter completely there. Crews will have to wait until all the hot spots are contained before going in. No estimate yet on the cost of the damage.
Now, from your news leader, Weather First.
And a clipper system passed to the south of the area for today, brought from nothing to a coating to an inch or 2 in some locations. The clipper passed to the east, and we cleared out just in time to see that lunar eclipse. A mainly clear sky, and if it's too cold for you to go outside and look at it, and we're going to show you a picture of it coming up here fairly soon. A local look at temperatures across the region. We're down to 16 in Altoona, 18 in State College, 10 in Johnstown, Du Bois, 9 degrees, and for the overnight, mainly clear, quite cold. On average, near 10, but some places north of I-80, you could be near the 0-degree mark. You wake up tomorrow morning, sunshine, but cold. Temperatures slowly rising through the teens. The chilly weather pattern is going to continue for this foreseeable future, and we're going to see another system that will bring us some more Friday, and I always thought that would bring a little bit more than today. Today, a lot of spots got missed. I'll talk about that coming up in just a few minutes. John?
Thank you, Joe. New tonight at 11, for many parents, it's their worst fear. Their child gets into the hands of an online predator. Well, tonight in Center County, one police department told parents how they can protect their kids. For more on this story, we're joined by WTAJ News reporter Adam Pulika. Adam?
John, tonight in Patton Township, Center County, parents got an up-close and personal look at what it'll take to protect their kids from online predators. Janet Bosco says the reason she came out to hear Patton Township police talk about the internet is simple. Her daughter, Christy.
I think I know so little about it. I'm actually scared for Christy going online and where she's going and what she's doing.
Officer Tom Snyder says that's how many parents feel about the internet.
Because of our generation and the fact that we grew up not being in the computer generation, some are a little in the dark, and that's what this program is about.
But it's not just parents who are weary about the World Wide Web.
I'm kind of nervous to get on the internet because there's so many things bad that can happen.
Snyder says there's lots of things parents can do to keep kids safe.
Keep your computer in a central location in your house so you see what the child is doing on the computer.
Officer Snyder also says parents need to be careful letting their kids use sites like MySpace and Facebook. He says telling your kids about the dangers of internet predators and bullies is important, something Christy Bosco knows all about.
You can give out too much information and then people can easily find you, and it's just some of the things that happen on MySpace are scary.
But above all, Snyder says parents should know what sites their kids are visiting and who they're talking with when online. And for these tips and even more, just visit our website, wearecentralpa.com. My story is posted right there live in State College. Adam Pulika, WTAJ News.
Some good tips. Thank you very much, Adam. Well, a Johnstown woman is sentenced to serve 2 to 9 years in prison for killing her infant daughter. Jennifer Kendry pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter back in December. In April of 2006, she gave birth to in her mother's bathroom, then stuffed her baby girl in trash bags before hiding her in the basement. McKendry apologized to the court this morning and said that she would trade her life for her daughter's. She was originally charged with third-degree murder, but that was reduced after psychiatric evaluations. Well, 31-year-old Bruce Profaser of New Stanton pleaded guilty yesterday to making terroristic threats against Jim Penna, the former news director and anchor of Fox 8 in Johnstown. Police say Profaser made threatening phone calls to Penna's home in April. 4 years before those threats, Penna covered Profaser's business in several stories on television. Profaser is scheduled to be sentenced on February 28th. Well, a state trooper accused of murder wants to be out on bail while he waits for his trial. 42-year-old Kevin Foley is charged with stabbing Dr. John Yelenik of Blairsville to death in April 2006. Yelenik was divorcing his wife, who lived with Foley at that time. The defense attorney says the DNA evidence allegedly tying Foley to the murder doesn't rule out other suspects because there's a 1 in 13,000 chance it came from someone else. State prosecutors say that other evidence combined with the DNA IDs Foley as the killer. A judge will rule on the bail request in a few weeks. Well, coming up in sports, Mike Fink breaks down the brackets. He's got high school playoff highlights on the way. And we've got a rare highlight of celestial proportions. More on the lunar eclipse after the break.
Whatever you're celebrating, there's something special at Perkins Restaurants, like our grilled tilapia, shrimp trio, and shrimp basket too. Now at Perkins.
Here's to close Parkers.
Here's to waking up Thursday and thinking it's Friday.
It's Wednesday, dude.
Here's to the accidental reply all.
Nice, Jerry.
And here's to getting 2 Egg McMuffin sandwiches for just $3 at McDonald's. 2 for $3. And they go great with our premium roast coffee.
A beautiful shopping experience and low prices. You'll find both at Wolf Furniture.
It's President's Month at Fiore Mitsubishi, offering 0% to 60 months on 08 Eclipse and Galant. Rebates up to $4,000 on Endeavor. And an unmatched selection of the fuel-efficient Outlander and Lancer GTS, with EPA estimates up to 32 miles per gallon. The 08 Lancer starts at only $15,995. It's go time at Fiore Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi Motors, America's fastest growing import. Visit us online at FioreMitsubishi.com.
This is Dwayne from the Appliance Outlet. Come see our shiny new showroom where we're now featuring new appliances from Frigidaire, Whirlpool, Maytag, and Crosley. We still have the best reconditioned appliances and we service what we sell. The Appliance Outlet, where new and reconditioned appliances are priced to move.
This segment of WTAJ News is brought to you by Little Caesars.
You're watching WTAJ News at 11 with John Clay and Carolyn Donaldson from your news leader. WTAJ News at 11 continues.
Interesting fact right out the window tonight.
Yeah. If you didn't want to be cold, you could have watched it on the inside. I braved the elements. I went outside a little bit. But if you didn't want to go outside, we have the pictures for you. This is the lunar eclipse, and this is a total lunar eclipse, which means the moon is passing into the Earth's shadow. Now, you may sit there and go, well, why did the moon turn a dull red instead of just totally disappearing? Well, some of the light comes around, gets bent by the Earth's atmosphere, and comes around and strikes the moon, and the red wavelength light best does that, and that's why the moon has a little reddish tinge to it. And now if you go outside or peek out the window, you see the other side of the moon is starting to return. It's pulling out of the shadow. It'll be all done just after midnight for tonight. So still a little bit of a show, and it was thank Mother Nature, because it was a real close call. Clipper passed to our south, brought us a little bit of light snow. A lot of us snow accumulation. Once you get from Altoona down to the south, the dusting to an inch or two. I had a few spots that reported 2 inches, up to 4 inches at Wisp Ski Resort in Maryland. So the heavier accumulation was just to our south, but we knew this wasn't going to be a big weather maker. A clear sky started to break out across the region behind it, and tonight should be mainly clear. Just a few patches of clouds, and it's going to get cold. All my weather watchers reported in a good view of the eclipse. Judy and Rich Valley down to 7 degrees. A cold spot like Rich Valley is probably going to get down to 0 for tonight. That's pretty impressive for late February. 12 for Sue and Hollandtown, who actually had an inch of snow for today. Bob and Huntington had a covering of snow. 18 degrees right now. This is a view with our Altoona sky cam. A clear sky, very light wind. It's chilly, 14 degrees. We're going to be close to the 10-degree mark for a low tonight. A dew point of 7, which means as the wind dies down with a mainly clear sky, some spots will be dropping into the single digits. We're already there in Du Bois, 7 degrees, 10 in St. Mary's, 16 in State College, 19 in Huntington, 14 in Bedford at this hour. And again, a mainly clear sky. Temperatures a little bit colder than this time last night. It's going to be a cold night in most locations with that mostly clear sky. And low temperatures ranging from 3 in Emporium and St. Mary's to 5 in Du Bois, 12 in Huntington, 11 in Bedford and State College. Tomorrow, well, an area of high pressure will be over the region. We'll start the day off with a good deal of sunshine, although it's one of those days I call a window day, to look better through the window or through the windshield of your car than actually being outside. It's going to be a chilly day despite that sunshine. Temperatures only in the 20s for high. And then this high pushes off the coastline. Clouds start to increase late tomorrow night. And by Friday morning, later tomorrow night, I do think there will be some snow breaking out across the area. We're keeping an eye on this system. And then another storm that's actually going to redevelop right there off the coastline. So one storm system makes a cut toward the region. Another one develops off the coastline. This is not going to be a monster storm, but it's going to be bigger than the one we had today, where a lot of us didn't get any accumulation at all. I'd prepare for a few inches of snow. Nothing that you would have to stock up a tremendous amount of groceries for, so no rush on the grocery stores, but it looks like we will see a few inches of snow, at least in most locations. So sunny to partly cloudy, chilly for tomorrow. High temperatures for tomorrow, 27 in State College, 26 in Altoona, 23 in up in the Du Bois area. The rest of your 7-day forecast, I can see an inch or so of snow by Friday morning. Then periods of snow Friday could mix with some sleet droplets. A high of 28 degrees. Leftover snow early Saturday, then some sunshine, a high of 32. A break on Sunday. Clouds increase on Monday. The next system could bring rain or snow later Monday night into Tuesday. So Friday system, yeah, we can see a few inches of snow, something I'm going to keep an eye on. I'll have a better fix as we head into tomorrow on this one.
We'll check with you tomorrow night. All right. Thank you, Joe. Still to come here on WTAJ News, it's Mission Impossible over the Pacific. The Navy's running out of chances to blast an out-of-control satellite out of the sky. We'll have an update for you after the break.
For
For a limited time, Ponderosa has an all-you-can-eat shrimp platter. And you can get all the shrimp you can eat brought to your table for just $7.99. For a little more, add a cook-to-order USDA choice sirloin at Ponderosa.
A new career as an HVAC tech could be just a phone call away.
A good, solid, well-paying, high-tech, adventurous, sometimes exciting job for the right person.
The Greater Altoona Career and Technology Center can prepare you for the career you've always wanted.
This particular Career Technology Center we have right here in Altoona does a good job. They work well with the business owners.
Call now for more information. The Greater Altoona Career and Technology Center, where careers come alive.
Hey folks, I'm Gene Stocker from Stocker Chevrolet. I cannot tell a lie. I did cut down that cherry tree, but I also cut down some prices. This month during Stocker Chevrolet's President's Day sale, you can take advantage of some presidential savings. How about this deal? How about a brand new 2008 Chevrolet 1500 extended cab four-wheel drive pickup truck, complete with all the right equipment. Original list price $28,440, but you can buy it now for $22,990. That would put a smile on Washington's face. Get down to Stocker Chevrolet today. Sale ends February 29th while supplies last.
This Thursday, everything at Wolf Furniture is half price. Shop 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. for great half-price savings. Every bed, every sofa, every famous brand name. Tables, recliners, mattresses, entire rooms, half price. Everything in the store is half price. Plus, save even more with payment-free, interest-free financing till August. Shop this Thursday for half-price savings store-wide, 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. at Wolf Furniture.
For a limited time, Ponderosa has an all-you-can-eat shrimp platter. And you can get all the shrimp you can eat brought to your table for just $7.99. For a little more, add a cook-to-order USDA choice sirloin at Ponderosa.
Escape from high-interest rate debt with a personal loan from Clearfield Bank and Trust. Consolidate your bills into one affordable payment. Applying is easy, so call or visit today.
Just minutes ago, a Navy ship in the Pacific fired a $10 million missile at a dying U.S. spy satellite that was orbiting 130 miles above the Earth. One try was all they needed. Now, the satellite was destroyed, but the Department of Defense says they won't know if the tank that carries toxic fuel was destroyed until tomorrow. Terry Okita reports on the challenges the military faced before the mission.
The Navy is just hours away from launching a non-explosive missile that would shoot down a defunct U.S. spy satellite.
It really is unprecedented.
The missile employs infrared sensors that will guide it towards the satellite. The satellite lost power almost since the time it launched in December of 2006. It's orbited 200 miles above the Earth, but in recent weeks, it's been quickly falling.
The satellite is about the size of a school bus, the ballistic missile the size of a chair. That would seem to be an easy target, except the Navy says the real target is the satellite's fuel tank.
That tank is only 40 inches in diameter, but the Pentagon and President Bush believe the toxic fuel could be dangerous if the satellite comes crashing to Earth.
I think a lot of satellite observers, quite frankly, were very surprised that the Bush administration is going to these lengths. Can't read anything into that. I mean, their stated explanation is they're trying to protect the public from a safety risk.
The missile will be hurtling towards its target at a combined speed of 22,000 miles an hour. The collision should destroy the satellite and send all that toxic fuel into space.
It may take a day or more to determine if the hydrazine tank has been destroyed, thereby alleviating most of the danger posed by this falling satellite.
Once the satellite comes in range, the Navy will have only seconds to launch the missile. If it misses, it's got two others that can be fired off on other nights. The Navy has a 10-day window to get a successful shot before the satellite enters the atmosphere. Terry Okita, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Again, we're told it was a direct hit. However, we'll wait to see if they hit that tank. Well, coming up next, doctors have a drug-free way to treat tics that are associated with the Tourette syndrome, tics rather. We'll bring you all that story in HealthCast.
Have you been hurt in an auto accident, maybe bitten by a dog, or fallen on the ice? If you have legal questions concerning a recent personal injury, then ask attorney Sean Cohen. Visit wearecentralpa.com's Ask the Professional to learn how Cohen Law Office can answer your personal injury questions.
Who was the president when you bought your last mattress? At Mattress World, we will not be undersold. 3 days only. Mattress World Simmons Beauty Rest Pillow Top, only $699.95. No other mattress store in the area can say that. Mattress World, 5 locations: Altoona, Lewistown, Bellefonte, and 2 in State College.
Toyota has just announced special presidential savings now through March 3rd. For a limited time, lease a RAV4 for just $249 a month for 36 months with $24.99 due at signing. The RAV4 is estimated at 27 mpg on the highway and loaded with convenience and safety features. Now through March 3rd. Don't miss special presidential savings on some very special Toyotas at one special place. Your Toyota dealer. Toyota and America. Moving forward.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Hi.
Can I get you a glass of iced tea, maybe some wine?
Ooh, let's do wine. I'll have a glass of Chardonnay. Make it 2.
All right, and how about for you?
That sounds great, thank you.
I'm sorry, but could I please see your ID?
Yeah, of course. You're gonna get a good tip.
Cosmetic surgery at Blair Plastic Surgery can help reduce the signs of aging. Let Blair Plastic Surgery help you look younger. Call 814-949-7280.
It must be the lighting in here. Yeah, right. Whatever.
It's time for the largest sports show in Central Pennsylvania, the 26th Annual Jaffa Sports Show, February 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. There will be more than 140 businesses offering a variety of show features: seminars, campers, boats, ATVs, clothing, jewelry, artwork. Jonathan Custy, Dangerous Reptiles, Randy Yarnell, Professional Bass Fisherman, new for 2008, Northeast Big Buck Club Scoring Whitetails for record books, everyone's favorite Ye Old Fishing Hole, and Paintball Shooting Range. Don't miss the 2008 Jaffa Sports Show at the Jaffa facility, Altoona.
Who was the president when you bought your last mattress? At Mattress World, we will not be undersold. 3 days only. Mattress World's world-class Simmons Beauty Rest, only $999.95. No other mattress store in the area can say that. Mattress World, 5 locations: Altoona, Lewistown, Bellefonte, and 2 in State College.
What quality should a good real estate agent have? Need advice about buying or selling your home? Ask Bob Pennington of Coldwell Banker Town & Country Real Estate. Log on to wearecentralpa.com's Ask the Professional and learn more about buying and selling your home in today's real estate market.
This HealthCast segment is brought to you by Dick's Home Care.
From WTAJ, your news leader, HealthCast with Charlotte Ames.
Experts say about 1 in every 5 children suffers from tics. Medications help, but they come with their share of side effects. Now researchers are looking at therapies that eliminate drugs altogether. The verbal and motor tics associated with Tourette syndrome can be painful and exhausting and have a huge effect on a person's self-esteem. It's almost impossible to tell now, but Adam Ramirez used to experience similar tics.
They used to appear constantly, all the time, worsen as I was nervous or anxious.
Adam no longer takes medication for the tics. They've nearly disappeared because he's participating in a national study looking at traditional behavioral therapy to treat tics.
We're trying to test out a comprehensive non-medication treatment to find out, how well it works and how long it works.
Dr. Peterson hopes this study will prove the same positive results in both adults and children. Once a week, Adam comes in to learn relaxation and counteracting techniques. Both are ways to distract tics. For example, he makes a fist whenever a hand tic starts.
I would do that for a minute when I would feel the urge.
It's only been a few weeks, and already Adam and his wife see dramatic changes.
I see a huge difference, more confidence. I have hope now for my future.
5 other medical centers, including Massachusetts General Hospital, Yale University, UCLA, Johns Hopkins, and the University of Wisconsin are taking part in the tic study. With HealthCast, I'm Charlotte Ames.
Coming up next, Mike Fink is in with all of your district basketball highlights, including a pair of overtime games. Video you won't want to miss. That's straight ahead.
I'm Amy Markle. Join us on WTAJ News this morning when we check out the skiing conditions with the skiing weatherman. Plus, we'll have your complete forecast from our own weatherman right here on WTAJ beginning at 5 a.m.
more days until the Jaffa Sports Show. Get your tickets today.
From your news leader, WTAJ Sports with Mike Fink.
Hey there, everybody. We start with high school hoops, a rematch in the D6 Quad A District Final between State College and Altoona. The Mountain Lions beat the Little Lions last year, but you can throw the old records out the window when these two get together. Let's get right to the action. All Toontown early. First quarter, Alex Raymond stops and pops 2 of his 17. Then a couple minutes later, Caleb Angle buries a 3 and gets fouled. Not much going right for State in the first half. They trailed by as many as 12. And somebody said something at halftime because Little Lions were a different team after the break, and this kid led the way. Jamar Smack, a huge night, the lay-in here, then Smack right to the rack again, and watch the ridiculous up and under finish. Wow, gets that one to go. He had a career-high 29 points. State a 3-point fourth quarter lead. Altoona not done yet, though. The big guy, Matt Garrett, shows off the range. The 3-ball ties it. Game ends up in overtime. The OT belonged to the Little Lions. Trevor Stark loves the bright lights. All 12 of his points after halftime, including this triple. State College wins the district title 66-56 in OT.
I love pressure. I love it. And this is a big pressure on me and the rest of our team. People doubted us the whole season, saying that we weren't good. We couldn't beat Altoona, and we came in the district championship and we beat them.
Now, most expected another cat fight in the girls' Quad A final, and they got one, only it was a matchup between State College and Altoona again, not top seed Hollidaysburg. The Mountain Lions upset the Tigers in the semis, going for a second straight shocker. Sarah Reimer was big off the bench Saturday, and she came up huge again in the fourth quarter tonight. Knocks down one of her 2 triples in the game. Altoona within 2 with less than 2 minutes to go, and less than 30 seconds later, State's Chrissy Cooper comes up with the key loose ball, and Tara Brannigan is there on the other end for the lay-in. It's a State College sweep in the District 6 Quad A playoffs. The girls top Altoona 49-37.
Just all the close games, all the tough practices, all the preparation for this game, and it feels great just to pull it out, so I'm glad we did.
Well, you know, it is nice to bring it home this year. I think my senior class, it's a really special class, and they worked really hard, and I'm just glad that we had a chance to bring it home.
District 5 AA girls final. Top seed Everett taking on Conemaugh Township. First quarter, all Indians. Stephanie Straka to Caitlin Blow, part of a 17-2 Township run. The Warriors fight back in the second quarter. Amy Miller on the break. She's had a huge year. Finished there. Everett would pull within 6, but the Indians just too much tonight. Julie Byer scores inside right there. And Conemaugh Township takes their 3rd straight title, 54-41. All chalk in the girls' D6 AA tourney. 1 seed Bishop McCord in a semifinal showdown with 4 seed Penns Valley. The Crushers were up double digits early in the second half. Pick it up fourth quarter. Rams come all the way back. Brittany Levan goes strong to the rack, and watch the finish there. Switches to the right hand and gets it to go. 2 over 15. Game tied at 52. We had the OT tied at 56. Corey McCaffrey is dead on from deep. She had a game high 21 points. Rams up 3. Then 10 seconds left. McCourt down 3. Brittany Gendy on the drive. Oh no, they fouled her. Gets the hoop and the harm. She misses the free throw, but Sarah Pastorik, watch this, gets the rebound and gets another one, and all of a sudden, still up in the air, she gets fouled. She makes both shots to finish with a team high 17, and McCourt survives 66-64.
I kept telling them, you got to believe that you can win, and it doesn't matter. The seniors wanted back at District 6. They wanted a chance to play just one more time to finish it off, and nobody quit. Nobody quit.
McCourt gets the winner of this game. 2 seed Northern Cambria versus 3 seed Southern Huntington. Second quarter, Southern's Jordan Speck dials one up from long range, and she's dead on from way out. She had 22 points in the game, a game high, part of an 11-2 Rocket run. Third quarter, a different story. Northern's Janae Dunchak puts it back for 2 of her 11. Colts on a roll. Then on the break, Brittany Sedlock goes up and under for 2. If you recognize these girls from the volleyball team, for good reason, they are pretty good on both courts. Part of an 18-2 run, and Northern Cambria wins going away 60-48. Well, the top seeds also advanced to the district final in the boys' District 6 AA bracket. Tyrone tops Penns Valley 53-30 in one semifinal, and Bishop McCourt stops Central's Cinderella run in the other. And Penn State men, a tough loss, and now dropped to 0-16 in East Lansing. They lose 86-49 to Michigan State. Ouch.
They're going to have to come back and regroup.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Mike. We'll be right back.
CNB believed in our business when we started a few years ago.
It still contributes to our success by providing amazing service.
The company I work for just recently went to direct deposit. Now I got to make up excuses to come and see my friends here at CNB.
CNB.
The way banking should be.
2 o'clock. Can you set that up? Can you shoot him an email? I take it you'd like a more powerful engine?
Yeah, that'd be great.
You talk, we listen. Now get a 3.5-liter V6 at no extra charge on Dodge Charger SE Plus. Available in cool vanilla. Get 0% financing plus $500 cash allowance and our lifetime powertrain warranty with unlimited mileage. It's a new day. Dodge.
Reach out and press here. And here. And here. Feel how better placement of controls leads to better focus on the road? If not, that's because there's only one place to experience the intuitive design of the RX, your Lexus dealer, where the sooner you test drive the RX, the sooner you'll know why nothing else feels quite like a Lexus.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
The Pontiac President's Day sale is here. Performance can be yours with great deals on many 08s. Hurry before these commanding offers are history. Now through February 29th, non-GM owners and lessees get $3,500 total customer cash on every 2008 Pontiac G6 and Torrent. See your Central Pennsylvania Pontiac dealer.
This weekend only, use your tax refund as a down payment during the tax refund event.
Going on now at Fiore Volkswagen in Hollidaysburg. We have more choices at low prices.
Special pricing will be in effect on all pre-owned vehicles, cars, trucks, SUVs, even luxury vehicles.
And right now, get vehicles incredibly priced at $12,995.
Sorry, Uncle Sam. We don't want you to wait for your refund.
Rush to Fiore Volkswagen on Route 36 in Hollidaysburg or at GoFiore.com.
CNB helped turn our goals into reality.
It's real hometown service. We're Jim and Sheree Collins from Rainbow Car Wash. It's like we're not dealing with bankers, we're dealing with friends.
Really good friends.
CNB.
The way banking should be.
This WTAJ news segment is brought to you by the Pennsylvania Lottery.
It's an impressive stretch of cold weather that we're going through. Let's go ahead and take a look at that 10-day future track, and we're going to see temperatures try to climb up. It's going to climb up some. We go up the mountain, but then we're going to slide right back here down. I don't see any major warm-up through the end of the month, and we'll have that period of snow on Friday, which I'll have more details on accumulation tomorrow.
Maybe a good weekend to go skiing.
Yeah, there's always a good weekend to go skiing in February.
David Letterman's coming up next. From all of us here at WTAJ, have a great night.
Closed captioning provided as a public service by Edgar Snyder and Associates, a law firm representing injured people.
Let's get it on.
It's the must-see new episode of Survivor, CBS Thursday.
Did you hear that the Pentagon has set a date to shoot down that spy satellite?
What? Oh! Oh my God! Oh, gee! Don't you
What an idiot.